video is about finding the rule of an exponential function when you're given the equation of the asymptote and the coordinates of 2 points. Before we start, let's recall certain concepts. The standard form of the exponential function rule is f of x equals a times c exponent b times x minus h plus k. Thanks to the laws of exponents, we can reduce the standard form, which allows us to have fewer parameters. This is why the form used when looking for the rule of this function is f of x equals a times c exponent x plus k. It is also important to remember that this function has a horizontal asymptote at y equals k. The equation of the asymptote allows us to quickly find parameter k. Let's do an example. Let's find the rule of an exponential function that passes through the points 1, negative 1.5, and 2, 8.5, where the equation of the asymptote is y equals negative 4. First, we need to find the value of parameter k using the asymptote. Since it is y equals negative 4, the value of k is negative 4. We can enter this value in the rule. Secondly, we need to find the value of parameter a and c. We use the coordinates of the 2 points to create a system of 2 equations with 2 unknowns. Using the point 1, negative 1.5, we get the equation negative 1.5 equals a times c exponent 1 minus 4. With the second point, we get 8.5 equals a times c squared minus 4. To solve this system of equations, we should use the substitution method. To do so, we must isolate a variable in one of the 2 equations. Since a has no exponent, it is easier to isolate this variable. Let's take the first equation. We add 4 to both sides of the equation, then divide by c. We find that 2.5 divided by c equals a. Next, replace a in the second equation with this expression. We get this. We can multiply, which gives 2.5 c squared divided by c. Next, we simplify the c's. 2.5 c squared divided by c gives 2.5 c. We isolate c by adding 4 on both sides of the equation. Then we divide by 2.5. We find that c equals 5. Let's write this in the rule. All that's left to do is find the value of a. We can use one of the previously found equations. It is easier to take the first one since variable a is already isolated. We replace c by 5, 2.5 divided by 5, which is 1/2. So we can replace a in the rule with 1/2. We can quickly check the sign of parameter a from the graph. We notice that the curve is above the horizontal asymptote. This is the case when parameter a is positive, which is consistent with the a value we found. So, the rule of the function is f of x equals 1/2 times 5 exponent x minus 4. I hope this video about finding the rule of an exponential function from 2 points in the asymptote helped you better understand exponential functions. If you want to know how to find the rule when given the y-intercept and a point, or when given 3 points, we have videos for that. Check them out.